Hello, in the last video we have seen demonstration of IAM RESTful API framework developed by PSL team. And in this video, let's take a look at mobile app built using this framework. We will cover the end user case where end user will register himself first and then request an application access. Request rule is customized to seek user's manager approval, and once the manager approves the requested rule is assigned to the user. User logs in mobile application to verify the requested access, which is a role if it is assigned or not. User can also track the status of his or her request. Though mobile application supports many other functionalities, we will concentrate on this particular use case. Now let's have a look at our application. To log into the application, let us first register the new user. Let's create a user Tia Smith with a user ID as T Smith. Click New User Registration. Fill the details in the registration form. Submit the request to create new user. Once the request is submitted, the status of the request is shown as a notification on the top of the application. Note that we haven't set up any workflow for registration, though in real world there will be approvals and a proper business process. The newly created user will need to authenticate using his credentials. To authenticate user, enter the username, that is T Smith, and password, and click the green arrow icon. Authenticated user is navigated to the dashboard of the application. The dashboard contains various widgets showing various self-services options. Requests that needs to be approved and requests which are completed are important ones which are highlighted. It also shows users' passwords change due date. The dashboard also has other widgets such as password, user management, my accesses, etc. User's profile can be checked by clicking the breadcrumb icon at the top left. Select the profile option. My profile page shows all the details of the logged in user. User can update his or her profile picture. If we see the profile details, the newly created user does not have any roles assigned to it. Let's go back to the dashboard and request a role for this user. In order to request an access, user needs to click on requests. Note that mobile applications support feature to request for other users too. However, we will stick to our use case for now. Select self option from the drop-down to navigate to request for self page. User can see the list of all roles which can be requested by the user. If the user already has role, then he cannot add this role again in the cart, and then the status next to the role will be provisioned instead of add to cart. The user can add the role to cart using the add to cart button. Once the role is added into the cart count will be updated. The cart items can be seen using the top right corner cart icon. This is the user's cart. User can remove the individual cart item by using the small X button next to the cart item. To submit the cart, click Submit. Once the request is submitted, the status of the request is shown as a notification at the top of the application. Request has been submitted, and as workflow is configured to have manager's approval, a to-do or assignment is generated for the manager. Let us log in as manager, who is set as manager for T Smith. Now we can see the to approve count is 1. Click the approve widget icon to see the pending assignments. This page shows the list of all pending assignments of the user. Click any assignment to see the assignment details. This page shows the details of the request that needs to be approved. You can see details like start date, end date, description. The user can approve or reject the request using the options at the bottom. Click approve icon to approve the request. A notification at the top shows the status of the request. Use back button at the top to navigate back to the dashboard. The dashboard now shows the approved count decreased by 1. If we navigate to requests by clicking the To Approve widget, we see the approved request removed from the list. Now let us log out as the user manager. Now we will log in again as user T Smith to check if the newly added role is added to the user. We can do that by checking the profile of the user. Use the side menu to navigate to the profile page. Click on the profile link. The My Profile page shows all the details of the logged in user. Click Roles. Now we can see the newly approved Portal Administrator role in the list of all roles of the user. Thank you very much for watching this video. In the similar way, we can perform all other use cases using this mobile app.